Okay, so we're loving our brains this month, and I want to share something with you that is free and easy. You can do this anywhere, and this will help increase your resiliency to stress. When we have a stressful event, our heart starts to race, our breath gets faster, our muscles tense up. Many times we start to sweat. Stress is something we cannot avoid. It's going to continue, but we can learn ways to manage um, our body when we're under a stressful situation or a stressful event. Stress causes the sympathetic nervous system in our brain to activate, and that stress happens. Our stress response in our brain turns on. The gas pedal in our brain is activated, and our stress hormones, epinephrine, cortisol, prolactin, they all rise and they increase in our brain. And when we have chronic stress, even if it's low-lying stress, that gas pedal in our brain stays on, it stays down. Those stress hormones stay high. And with time, this chronic stress and those high stress hormones in our brain takes a toll on our body. Chronic stress contributes to high blood pressure, weight gain, anxiety, depression, and even insomnia. So what do we do? How do we put the brakes on in our brain? How do we just decrease those stress hormones in our brain? What we need to do is we need to activate our body's innate relaxation response. We have a stress response in our brain, and we have a relaxation response in our brain. And we need to learn how to initiate that relaxation response. The relaxation response, what happens is during that pathway, we call in our parasympathetic nervous system comes in, and it puts the brakes on in our brain. One way to activate the parasympathetic nervous system and our relaxation response is to use our breath. Our breath, it's free and it's easy, and it's something we can all do. For thousands of years, humans have used deep, relaxed breathing to activate that parasympathetic relaxation response. The relaxation response lowers epinephrine, and it lowers our cortisol levels in our brain. I'm going to teach you an easy technique. It's called 4-7-8 breathing. And this is a technique developed by Dr. Whale. He developed this many years ago. 4-7-8 breathing. It's a very easy technique. It can be done anywhere. It can be done by anyone. Even young children can do this. And this is a technique that activates our parasympathetic nervous system. It activates our relaxation response. And when it's practiced regularly, it's been shown in studies, it's been shown that it helps lower stress hormones. It can lower our blood pressure. It can decrease anxiety. It can even be used if you wake up in the middle of the night and you can't fall asleep. Using this technique, it can help with insomnia. It can help you to fall asleep. I'm going to challenge you to try doing this over this next month, morning and night, and then just see how you feel. See how your body's doing after. I'm going to do this with you in just a moment. Okay, before we do this together, I'm just going to tell you a couple more things. I have done this in the office with patients that initially they come in and their blood pressure is high. For people that have a white coat syndrome or are nervous just being in the doctor's office, some people walk in our doors and their blood pressure gets high. Doing this for 4 counts, honestly, I've been shocked at how much better blood pressure readings are after just a few moments of deep breathing. So what I want you to do this with me, I want you to get in a comfortable position. If you prefer to sit in a chair, relax, that's great. If you prefer to lay on the floor, that's great. Whatever's most comfortable for you. I'm going to lay on the floor. I feel like I relax the most when I'm laying down. And so go ahead and get into a comfortable position, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so those of you that know me well, you know this has been a tough week for me, and I need to lower my cortisol in my brain. So I'm going to do this with you too. So for this 4-7-8 breathing, what we do, we will exhale, and then we will breathe in through our nose for 4 seconds, hold the breath for 7 seconds, and then exhale with our mouth open and blow that air out. Exhale for 8 seconds. And this will cause the parasympathetic nervous system in our brain to activate. This will elicit our relaxation response. This will lower cortisol and epinephrine in our brain. It will help lower our blood pressure, and the diaphragmatic breathing that happens helps to slow our breath down. So let's do this together. First, blow out, exhale, and breathe in. Through the nose, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I already feel more relaxed. The timing with this doesn't have to be perfect, but this is something you can do twice daily, and I promise you it will help with your resilience.